debunks the whole video, that actually it couldn't be what it is. You're welcome to come up if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Liar. Okay. My follows. Oh, he can still come up on voice. He can still come up on voice chat. I think it's just interesting because what he can say is actually a lot better. Do you want to just request the box on the guest thing, Josh, where you just press guest, where it's a pink and blue person? Because Josh was the actual person who's taken that video, and he has a completely different story to tell, so he obviously was there. So I think that's interesting. He obviously was there, so I think that's interesting. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, right. I'll explain the whole video, right? Because
yes,
it's like everybody's making it out to be so much more than it is, right?
Okay.
So the DJ had just changed at the time because it was 1 a.m. So I just started recording just to be like just to record the drop and stuff like that. Obviously the video was quite long. No, I was scrolling through my videos from my holiday and just found this out of nowhere. Okay. And it was like the other night I found it. So I posted the original video. It's my video. I have it on my phone. There's nothing more to this video. You can't hear anything anyone's saying. It's too loud. So obviously I'm Scottish. My pals are Scottish. There's people chatting wee bits, saying wee things. All right. So there's there's a bag. He's dropped a bag. He's picked it up. He dropped his t-shirt and he picked his t-shirt up. That's all he dropped. He's standing with people and he's obviously in a very terrible state. To me, it looked like he was on pills, all right, because obviously I've been going to these things for years, so I know what people look like when they're in a state. So he was just like all over the place, but he only happened to be in the video. I wasn't recording him, I was recording the whole crowd, and I just found the video of him in it. There's nothing more to this video apart from him just being in it coincidentally. Now you need to remember, at the time Jay wasn't missing when I recorded that video, all right. So now everyone is focusing on him because he was there. So everyone's like, oh, why was he recording him? All this, all that. No, you're looking for Jay because now he's missing. But at the time he wasn't. So I wasn't recording Jay. He just happened to be missing. He happened to be missing now, but he just happened to be in the video. There's nothing more to it. There's no chatter about bags. There's nothing about Lucy being there. There's nothing about drugs. Okay. None of that. There is absolutely nothing more to that video than the condition that he was in. That is the only thing I uploaded it for. To show it was 1 a.m. and it was to show that's the condition that he was in. That was the state he was in at 1 a.m. So he could have been like that for another sort of 6-7 hours if he started to take more stuff. Now, we don't know Jay. I'm 23. I don't know Jay. Never seen the boy in my life. Scottish. Couldn't stay further away from him. We don't know them. Yeah. None of my pals know them either. So everybody in that video you can see that's close to me is absolutely nothing to do with it. You've got the boy in the black t-shirt that's with him. He's the only one that's with Jay. No one else is. It is just the two of them. He puts his arm around them. He speaks to him. He handed Jay a bottle of water. That's the only other thing. And then Jay dropped his t-shirt. There's no things about drugs or bags or anything like that. It is totally blown out of proportion. It was just to show the condition he was in. That's all that video is.
Okay, so all the Scottish voices and everything and all the voices in that clip are you and your friends?
Exactly. We're all Scottish. There was about 9 of us. Okay.
That's really helpful because obviously I've literally been sent that clip loads of times with people saying this is what it says, this is what it says. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, so many you can obviously hear people saying, oh, I want to go home or whatever. It's probably my pals turn around and go, right, it's time to go home because they're tired, or how are you getting back? I'm going to get a taxi back. You only hear us talking. There's about 9 of us, so you can imagine there's about 9 different conversations going on. So the individual.
Stop that.
What?
Yeah, the only thing I could hear at the beginning is stop that.
Aye, that's just my mates messing about. That's all that is.
Okay, cool. That's what
so it looks like obviously somebody pushes him as well. Now he has absolutely no control over his balance. He just falls backwards. That's it.
Okay, cool.